All right, guys. A lot of people think financial freedom comes from the perfect stock or the highest dividend yield. But I don't think that's true anymore. I'm 45 years old now, and honestly, the thing that gives me the most peace of mind isn't one investment, it's having an entire simple system that I use. And today, I want to show you a little bit of that system. It basically consists of four separate accounts that I use to build freedom and reduce my stress and help me sleep a little bit better at night. Because I think real wealth is actually about having lots of options. So, if you're new here, my mission is simple. I just want to help ordinary people like you and me build more freedom through simple investing and through intentional living, which is a lot of what I talk about here on this channel and my other channel as well. More of the living side on my other channel. This side is more of the financial side. But, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a regular dude who's been living here in Asia for like 20 years. And I've been slowly over time learning things and building a life where, work has become optional and I have a lot more freedom and optionality now. And, I want that for other people as well. So, first of all, like I said, I have four separate accounts that I organize my money into, right? And so one of the accounts, basically, I just call it my Freedom Now account. And this is a portfolio, a stock portfolio where I invest in income. And the job is very simple, is to replace a paycheck. So every week and every month, it sends me cash through dividends and distributions. And I don't really think about it as like, say, a pile of money. I think about it as buying back pieces of my life. So, one distribution might pay for my groceries for a month. Another might pay for my rent. Like this house you see right here behind me, I pay $200 a month for this apartment or condo, and I get paid. Well, just last week I made $271 from my distribution, so I made enough to pay for my entire rent and for my utilities for one entire month just from 1 week worth of distributions, right? So that's what I'm talking about, buying back pieces of my life, paying for my freedom, and it's not even a large portfolio. You don't need millions of dollars to generate that kind of income out of an income portfolio. And, eventually the distributions become enough to replace your salary. And when it does, you're free. You don't have to go to that job anymore if you don't want to. And that's the main job of the Freedom Portfolio. And think of things like higher yield ETFs, things like SPYI, QQQI, JEPI, JEPQ, XDTE, high yield, higher yield stocks, mostly cover call ETFs, and a lot of them are based on the index like the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. I don't go after the single stock ETFs and all these fancy flashy things. I just like to keep it simple. So now I also have a second account, which is basically my retirement account, and this is my retirement money is inside of a Roth IRA. I can open a 401k because I don't work for any U.S. companies or nothing, and I've been living abroad for nearly 20 years, but I do have some income in America through business ventures and things like that. And that money that I earn there, that's taxed in there in America, I put it into my Roth IRA because that is tax-free growth. And basically, that account, like I said, it has a very different mission. It don't need to pay me money today. It can just sit there and grow quietly in the background over the next 20 years. And this is where I can invest in things like growth companies and broad market ETFs without worrying too much about short-term income. So basically, I invest in the entire stock market through things like SCHB or say VOO. These are or VTI. These are ETFs that basically cover the entire stock market. Or you can choose something like a VOO, which is the S&P 500. Something simple like that is the main core of the portfolio to just slow, steady growth over the next 20 years. But I can also choose some individual growth companies, like say your Nvidias or your Googles or Amazons and things like that. Those kind of things belong in the Roth IRA, and they can just sit there and grow over a long period of time. So as you see, one account provides me freedom now, so I don't need to go to work. One buys me security for the future, then that brings me to my third portfolio, which I call my growth account. And this is where I can take more calculated risk. It's smaller, it's more aggressive, and it lets me own companies and ideas that I think could become much larger over time. And the nice thing about my freedom account is, it already exists, right? I already have a freedom account. I have freedom now. So it allows me to take risk in this account, and I don't feel pressure for this account my growth account to perform immediately, right? Because I have a freedom account that pays me money to live now. So if my growth account is slow and it takes time to do its thing, that's okay. Not a big deal, because I don't need that money now. It can just sit there and quietly grow. And in this account, like I said, more aggressive. I'm like right now, I'm focusing on like space stocks because the SpaceX IPO is coming. It's going to be massive. Things like that, right? You can take some chances of some more aggressive plays on things like space and semiconductors and chips or whatever, like any type of thing that you might, quantum computing, right? Like all these type of things that have potential to be very large later. And you can take a little bit of risk and do some things like that in a small growth portfolio. It's not going to hurt your retirement in the long term. It's not going to hurt your freedom right now because those are already covered in separate accounts. Which brings me to my fourth and final account that I recommend everybody to actually have, and that's basically my emergency fund account. Now, this is also in a stock market account, which I do have cash in a bank, but I also have an emergency fund account. And honestly, I think this is probably the most important account that I have. I know people think emergency funds are actually boring, but for me, it's incredibly freeing. And this is what lets me sleep really well at night, each and every night, without worrying about what's going on in the stock market or anything else. Because, for example, like, if you lose your job tomorrow, but you have an emergency fund that has 1 or 2 years worth of living expenses in it, you have plenty of time to figure things out, and you won't have any stress in your life. You don't have to worry about anything, right? If you lose my job tomorrow, what am I going to do? It doesn't matter. I got 2 years worth of money sitting here. I can take my time and figure it out, and I can replenish it later after I get it all figured out and get back to work or whatever, right? Or you have you have a major car repair, or your car is just completely destroyed and you got to buy a new car, and you want to stay debt free, don't want to take out a loan, all this and that. You got an emergency fund. You can take some money out of there, bam, done, be done with it, and replenish your emergency fund. No stress, no headache, no nothing. And this is one of the beauties of having an emergency fund, just helping you sleep better at night, knowing you have options and you don't need to be stressed about anything because you have it sitting there waiting in case something happens, something goes down, right? You have a medical emergency and you got to pay some copay, or you got to pay for something out of pocket that your insurance don't cover. You got the money sitting there, no worries. You just pull it out, bam, be done with it. And this is really, really helps me sleep well at night. It's having that emergency fund. So I guess the bigger picture is, the older that I get, the more I realize that freedom isn't really about just investment accounts. It's also about keeping your life simple, living below your means, taking care of your health, having time for your family and friends, building routines that reduce stress instead of creating stress. Money is just a small part of the equation. There's a lot of other things in terms of freedom that are very important outside of money. And so if you're interested in that side of things, including the money side, you'll find some links down below that you might find useful. And if you enjoy these kind of conversations, I actually send out a newsletter. I try to do it on Sundays where I share ideas that I don't always share in my videos around lifestyle and money. And sometimes I just share what's going on in my life right now. And so if you're interested in that kind of thing, it also comes with a free guide that's down there too. So anyway, at the end of the day, I don't think most people actually want or need millions of dollars. I think we just want choices. We want optionality, and we want the ability to spend time doing what we want to do when we want to do it. Time with our family, time to travel, and things like that. And time, the ability to work because we want to, not because we have to. And that's really the life that I've been building and have basically built now. And that's what I want for other people as well. And so hopefully, this channel can help you build a little bit of that for yourself. So, don't just build more money, build more freedom in your life. And I'll see you guys soon on the next video.